Peace, fam. Welcome back to my channel. We're gonna get in here and talk. I guess Amber and Anthony have finished their lunch, and Amber tells Anthony why Shayla would take the uh, risk of taking another DNA test. So, yeah, we see what you got to say. This is very interesting because it's gonna look like she must be innocent if she's gonna take that chance. But like I said, she don't know her mama.
Wasn't that a good lunch?
Yes, it was. Thank you for treating your wife to lunch.
No problem.
But that's all.
Yeah.
You know why Shayla's agreeing to do the test, right? You have no clue. Because it's not about me. It's not about you. It's not even about Kai. It's about her conscience. She's curious to know if this baby is even yours. Can't you see that? Because ain't no way she is sleeping at night after what she's done to me and then having this in the back of her mind.
Oh, she's sleeping
So
fine.
she has to find out for herself. You do know that, right?
So you don't think Kai's mine?
Anthony, people look alike. You're light skinned, he's light skinned. I mean, babies develop and they change over time, but no, I kind of don't think he's yours. I mean, we are talking about Shayla, who was such a snake. She would go behind my back and sleep with my husband. You think you can trust anything from that girl?
Do you think that Kai's really not mine? Or is it the fact that you hate Shayla so much
Mm-hmm.
that you want her to feel as much hurt as
Mm-hmm.
she caused you?
See, Anthony,
Oh, that's a good point. I think her anger with Shayla so much, and it's warranted, is runs so deep in her pain that she went through. She does want her to find the same level of embarrassment and hurt that she felt. If she being honest with herself, she really does. To have to live with the fact that this woman who was her best friend and she confided everything in is now for the rest of her life sharing something so intimate, something so sacred, and something so special is giving her husband his firstborn child and son at that is something really devastating, especially with her losing two children. So yeah, it's natural that she would feel that way because then she had to live with that for the rest of her life if she plans on staying with Anthony. To be honest with you, either way, how I feel, and put in the comments what you think. Um, no matter how this goes, whether he's the father or not, I don't think that her marriage is going to withstand it. I don't see her and Anthony making it for the long term. I really want better for Amber. I want her to take the lessons that she's learned, be a better person, continue to work on her relationship with God, and move on. Because at the end of the day, I almost really think that he has more feelings for Shayla just in the way he handles her, the way he rolls with her. Um, I think he loves her just as much, if not more, than Amber. I really question his love for Amber. Um, just the fact that he continued doing what he did, even knowing what Amber did with Wayne. You decided to take her back. You still continued this whole fiasco with this whole situation with Shayla. How he's acting now, how devastated he was knowing she's with mom. Just, he admitted that he was in love with this woman. I don't think how him and Amber started with this wedding is any more, because if you think about it, the time that him and Amber had been married when he started with SHAYLA was pretty new. Wasn't even a year. Now, the time that he spent with SHAYLA, from the time SHAYLA was pregnant, throughout her pregnancy, now a year later, he has been more so probably with significant time developing feelings for SHAYLA as he did when he was in his marriage with Amber. Think about it. The time constraint from them two, from the time that he left, he started dealing with SHAYLA. He was not treating Amber right. He was pissed off. He found out that not too long after they got married by her and Wayne, they was dealing, him and SHAYLA, same time he was married. Then he left Amber, really, basically. They was having marital problems, left her alone, was dealing with SHAYLA. He was disconnected even when he was in the house with Amber. He was disconnected. He was with SHAYLA. Him and SHAYLA been together, mind you, 9 months of pregnancy, now over a year. So you talking nearly 2 years with her, just as much as he was married to Amber. So, and that marriage wasn't even that solid, wasn't even going that great, even though he had feelings and love for Amber, but he had the time to develop something with SHAYLA as well. And that's not gonna be easy to go away. So yeah, they kind of like running neck and neck. It's almost like this man 2 eyes.
This is where you don't know me. Not Christian like, that's not God like. Do I dislike her? Absolutely. Absolutely. No, I hate what she did. Yes, I hate what she did. But sometimes I realize that people just allow Satan to use them. Sometimes it's not even the person. So honestly, I would feel this way about anybody, whether it was SHAYLA or some other friend of mine. But yeah.
But was sure using you too when you was with Wayne, let's not forget.
The paternity is in question. And sometimes I dislike you. But I love you every day.
Have it. There you have it. I don't know. I can't wait to see how they are going to administer this DNA test. It's critical. It's about to come up now. This is October 1st. A whole lot is going on in Wayne's World this month. I am dying to see the name change. But even prior to that, I think they want to get an idea of this paternity test. I don't want them to do no home test, drug test, do no drugstore, all that kind of crap. I want them to do an official test at a hospital where the results are coming to Anthony and Amber's house, or do a petition with the court. Well, I was gonna say for child support, but they still gotta wait for this name change. But if you're gonna do an official DNA test, do it a way that's regulated, like officially. Go to a hospital, doctor's office, or what have you. Do it that way so you can get a credible test. Based on those results, then you can go ahead with the when it's time for the petition with the court for the name change, because that you can cancel that. You can either cancel that or proceed with it, but at least you'll know. At least you'll know. I guess no need for the child support at this point if she's gonna go ahead with the paternity test, because the reason for the child support was so a DNA test can be administered that way through the court. So I don't know. They may still want to do the child support, so that way she don't have to deal with him in person like that, going in and out, just delivering money with her, and whenever she asks for it, they can have it set and she can just wait for her checks like everybody else. So we'll see. We'll see how this rolls, but it's going to be very interesting how all this plays out with Iman in the picture now. If it comes out that Anthony is not, I don't know, Iman may be looking at her differently and knowing if he can trust her. and what she says now, finding out that he is not the father. And I think that may be questionable. And she like, oh my God, now I don't have Anthony, no excuse for him not to be in my life anymore. And I don't have Iman either. Angelina gonna have a fit. But this is very interesting, fam. Put in the comments what you think. The dynamics all over the place is not going to be the same. I want them to come on, because right at this point, I don't care which way it go. All right, but it will be interesting. Okay, what you think, fam?